Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. So today I have a video for you that might interest you, a topic that might interest you, and that is Muslim women and dating. How come Muslim women can't date? And if they can't date, how do they go about meeting somebody? How do they find out who the person is? Do they sort of rely on their parents to pick a person for them, and then sort of they marry them without any question? Sort of I guess they're forced engagement. And I've been asked this question since I was a teenager, you guys. I had, my non-Muslim friends used to ask me, hey, how come you can't date, And now that I'm married, alhamdulillah, I have some Muslim sisters who are in their teens asking me why they can't date, especially those sisters who live in the West and they've been raised here, they've been born here, and dating is very normal. And by dating, I mean the Western type of dating, which is a guy likes a girl, he asks her out, they go for a dinner, then a movie afterwards, that typical dating. How come we can't do that is what I'm really going to focus on. So to answer it, why, right? First of all, in Islam, we're not allowed to be alone with a guy, and dating would require you to be alone and spend time with a man privately. And the reason why we can't be alone with a guy is naturally, as men and women are physically attracted to each other. And when you're alone, those desires come up, those desires come to play, and it could, number one, lead you to do things that is not acceptable for a Muslim woman, or is not acceptable for people it's not acceptable for a Muslim woman, or things that could happen outside of marriage. So it can lead to that. That's one. And number two, it's like, when those desires come to play, it sort of blinds you from what's really important, and that is who this person actually is, right? You want to know who this person is, his personality, his priorities. What are his priorities? What is very important to him? Do you guys match? So those are the things that are very, very important. But if you're physically attracted to each other and those desires are just coming and going, it sort of will blind you. You're not going to have time to ask those very important questions. And unfortunately nowadays we do see that people come together, they date, and it doesn't usually work out for most people, because what's forgotten is, why are you even meeting this person, right? The purpose should be, first of all, marriage. For Muslim women or for a Muslim man, we always have to keep in mind that that you're meeting this person for marriage, and only for marriage, not to just date for whatever reason, not to just hang out with them and chit chat and just talk about random things. The goal should be for marriage. That is the most important thing. So anyways, that is the reason why we can't date and be alone with a guy and all that. So if we can't date, then how do we go about getting to know somebody, for marriage? What steps do we take? What is appropriate for a Muslim a man and a woman, right? I'll give you a scenario. It's a Muslim guy is interested in a Muslim sister, right? He's at school, he comes to find about her, he's interested, he's physically attracted, she fits his requirements so far. So the next step is he can approach her and personally ask her, personally let her know of his intention. That's allowed. So you can say, hey, I'm interested, I'm looking to get married, I'm interested in you, can we get to know each other? He can say that, right? Or he can write a letter, or he can write an email. You happen to have her email, or he can send his female sister or female family members to approach her. That can. So if the sister is shares that interest, and she's interested in him, you know, the next step is either she'll go and tell her family members, her father, her brother, if her father's not there, her uncle, just kind of letting them know that there is some interest, that there's a guy interested in her, or the guy can go to her family members, her male family members, and, you know, express his interest. And from there, they can communicate if they want through a phone, if they want email, whatever method they can. If they want to sort of go out and sort of see each other, how they behave, and want to get a feel of how this person is, you can, but there always have to be a third person. So we can't be alone, right? And you have to understand the goal is, again, not all this desire to sort of blind us. That is the main thing. The focus is to see who this person is. Are we compatible? Can I see myself with this man? You know, there's so many important things that come to play, and that is what we should really focus on. And I want to stop here and say that, you know, for those of you who are wondering, why do you have to have you know, why does he need to come and ask for your male family members and let them know? Why do you need your male family members, right? The reason why we need our male family members is a man knows another man. A man knows another man's intentions. They can tell the mindset of another man. And unfortunately, a lot of times there are men whose intentions are not set on the right, whose intentions are very wrong. They might trying to get to know you for their own selfish reason. I hope you understand what I mean. And so, but when you have a male family member there, they can see that. They can, they're a man. They know how a man thinks. So they're there to protect you. They're there to guide you and let you know, you know, what they think of this guy, right? And to be honest, as a female, as a woman, we know how another woman thinks. Have you ever been in a situation where, you know, your brother is interested in this girl, and, you know, he want to marry her or something, and you meet her and you begin to see some things about her, but somehow only you see it, but your brother can't see it, and you're warning him. You know what I mean? It's like, we know how another woman think, right? And likewise, they know how another man think. So they're there. The male family members are there to protect you, right? And when that man sees your male family members, trust me, he will, if his intentions are wrong, he will be afraid. He will not make any steps towards you, because he knows who's behind you, right? And if the man is the right guy, if his intentions, he doesn't even have to be the right guy, but if his intentions are clear, because it could be that you guys may not be compatible, but if his intentions are clear, he will not be afraid, because he knows that he's not here to harm you, he's not here to break your heart or none of that. He's here for one reason only, and that is to see if you're compatible with you, if you are compatible with him, and then that leads to marriage. That's his own aim, right? So I feel like I'm just like talking a lot, but the main goal is that the male members are there to protect you and guide you, and so that, you know, so that the path of you finding the right person is a little bit easier for you, right? Instead of you having to make a mistake and, you know, regretting that. They're there to help you, basically. Okay. I hope this video really helps you and you find it beneficial. I will be doing other videos that is related to this, how you can tell from a guy whose intentions are really not that good, from a guy who's really sincere and want to really, you know, marry you. Like, I will do videos like that, inshallah. If you are interested, as usual, please do let me know in the comment section. If this video assisted you in any way, let me know in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear your comments. and what you think about this topic, or if there's anything that you like to add. I would really appreciate if you can go ahead and continue in the comment section. So that's it for now. I think this video is a little too short, but I'm trying to keep my videos a bit short rather than long, since our attention span is very small nowadays. But I hope you enjoy it. Again, please do share this video, and thank you. Salam alaikum. Bye bye.